These are 5 signs that you need to quit your job. Sign number 1, you absolutely dread going to work in the morning. And because of that, when you're rolling out of bed, it takes you a very long time to do just that, rolling out of bed, right? And you lack a certain motivation, a certain sense of just enthusiasm getting up. And especially on Sunday nights, because I used to experience this, guys. Sunday nights, I used to literally have this feeling at the bottom of my stomach that, man, Monday's about to come and I have to go back to work. Guys, I quit my job August of 2013 and I haven't looked back. And I'll never forget this feeling. This is the first sign. Here's sign number 2. You're not learning anything. And here's the deal, guys. If you're gonna be somewhere for like 40 hours plus a week, the least that can happen is that you're learning something. Like maybe the money isn't the greatest or the environment isn't the greatest, but at least if you're learning something, when you leave there, you actually get something that's transferable. Information that you can apply to, say, another job or even into a business. But the thing is, if you're not learning anything, it's like you're just paying bills at that point, which is important, but it's really important. My mentor once shared with me, he was like, Kemoy, if you're not growing, you're dying. And if you're not learning, you're not growing. Sign number 3, the job is stressing you out. And don't you know that stress is literally one of the leading causes of heart attacks? And heart attacks cause death. And statistically, a lot of heart attacks occur in the United States, I want to say on Monday, around early in the morning. Typically, they're on the time where people are getting to work. And that's happening for a reason. And what you gotta understand is this, guys, we're on this earth for but so long. And if you're gonna be on this earth, you wanna be happy and you wanna be healthy. And if you have a job that's creating a stressful environment for you where it's affecting your health, that is a sure sign that you should quit and do something else. Here's sign number 4. You need more work-life balance. Now, understand this, right? I understand working hard is really important. You gotta pay your bills. You gotta make sure your family's good. But at the end of the day, it's like if you don't have any quality of life and there's no leisure and there's no excitement, there's just no fun, it's like, what are we really doing here, right? Now, I come from a Jamaican household and I was even born in Jamaica. So I understand coming from a place of just hard work. That was the household that I was brought up in, right? Jamaicans are known for not just working one job, 2 jobs, but sometimes 3 jobs, right? Tree. And you know, if you don't get it, it's a Jamaican thing, tree. Anyways, right? But needless to say, we would pride ourselves on working really hard. And I have a lot of just, family members that kind of were brought up in that mindset and they didn't really get a chance to live life to the fullest. Me, per se, I got kind of brought up into this entrepreneur realm and I found out really quick that you don't necessarily have to work hard and long hours just to make money. You can actually have both. But the thing is, you have to have the mindset to understand it. But needless to say, listen, if you're working at a job and you have no type of work-life balance, you should really consider something else. I'm not saying to quit, but this is like a number 4 reason on why you should really think about it. Because again, I said this before, but we have this window of time on this planet. And of course you gotta make a living, but you should also live a life and enjoy it. This is the 5th sign on why you should quit your job. Listen, you spend a lot more time thinking about opportunities, business ideas, all types of creative just thoughts. You have these visions on the businesses that you can build. You think about all those things more than you actually do the job. And what I'll tell you is that is a sign that you have some entrepreneurial endeavors in you. You have some passions and some really just thought-provoking ideas that you need to bring to fruition. And I learned this from Les Brown, but he was like, one of the most expensive places on this planet isn't Dubai or anything like that. It is the graveyard, because that is where books that never got written go to die. So many business ideas that never got brought to fruition. So much creative ideas that the world never got a chance to see because people just kept it inside them and they stayed at a job that they weren't happy about. And I don't want that to be you. So if you're that person and you have all these great ideas and all these visions, I'm not saying you gotta be hasty and just quit your job, but what I'm saying is you need to really give the right mind and attention to see those things through, because if it's inside you, it's inside you for a reason. Like, God wouldn't put these things in you if they weren't meant for you to do or to bring to pass. So listen, y'all. The point of this video isn't just to tell you to quit your job. It's not the point. Again, you want to do things smart. You want to do things strategically. Again, I quit my job August 2nd, 2013. I remember that almost like my birthday, because that was a very special day for me. That's when things changed for me. And to be honest with you, I quit pretty prematurely. And I'll never tell anybody to quit the way how I quit, because I didn't really have a business like fully built yet. Like, I was still figuring it out. Like, the smart way to go about doing it, not crazy like me, is to actually work your job full time and work a business part time. Like, work on that side hustle on a part time basis. You know, when that side hustle or that part time business starts making more than your job and you have some savings, that's a better way, a less stressful way. But for me, if I could be honest with you, I did it because I knew that I was gonna do what it took. For a lot of people, that may cause a lot more stress than need to be. But needless to say, I want to share these 5 things with you because I don't want you to ignore these signs. And chances are, if you're looking at this video, you're probably looking for it and you're dealing with some of these signs. So if there's one thing I can tell you guys before I wrap up, live full out, go after all your dreams, all your goals. Don't stay someplace for too long, because I have a lot of people in my life that did that and they end up being unfulfilled and having regret. So I want you guys to live life to the fullest. And guess what, y'all? If y'all are not subscribed to my channel, why not? Click the subscribe button, tap with me. I got more gems coming, more value, more just whatever you guys need. And I know it's gonna be life altering, right? Also, follow me on Instagram, all my social media handles. I'm gonna be dropping more value there as well. And I got it's just gonna be crazy. You don't wanna miss out. But needless to say, I'm gonna see y'all next one. Let's go.